like a good buddy.
MTV has been hot on the Twilight Trail from day one, and since then, we've been collecting clues of an off-camera romance. Like the sexy bedroom audition.
He was pretty wild.
That got so steamy, the director had to tell Robston to cool down.
I was like, dude, this is going to be a PG-13 rated movie.
Did we find the smoking gun in Portland, site of the first Twilight movie?
They were in a touching, loving, kissing mode the entire time they were here.
Plus, a first-hand account from a Vancouver shutterbug who supposedly caught Robston in the act.
Rob and Kristen were completely intimate, like she's hanging all over him.
And the interview that sparked all the debate.
I think he's really handsome.
We'll go inside Robston's very first on-camera conversation. Could it confirm the rumored romance?
Do vampires have sex?
It's complete Robston and guilty pleasures galore.
So it's juicy.
Right now on Twilight Love Bites. With New Moon hitting theaters on November 20th, it seems the entire world is basking in the twilight.
All right, shut up!
The Twilight Saga has become a pop culture phenomenon, sending twihards from all over the globe to the locations where the films were shot.
We did actually get to see Taylor filming here, and that was super cool.
It's been really intense everywhere, and everyone's discussing where they were the night before.
Robert came in and fans chased him out of the store.
We were eating dinner, and I remember eating spaghetti and seeing him walk in, and just my jaw dropped. There's Robert Pattinson.
We're obsessed with Twilight, and the stars' personal lives, too. From Taylor Lautner and Taylor Swift's romantic nights in Hollywood to Ashley Greene and Chase Crawford reportedly hooking up. But most of all, everyone's talking about Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. As Edward Cullen and Bella Swan, their on-screen relationship is so passionate that fans suspect they're off-screen lovers, too.
I want you. Always.
Is life imitating art? The speculation has sparked a media frenzy.
Hey, Kristen, is it true that you're engaged to Robert?
Paparazzi stalk the stars daily, invading their privacy and turning their lives upside down.
What's one thing that you wish that you could do that you really can't do anymore because you're such a big celebrity?
Take a walk. I can't do that right now, but I'll be able to do that soon.
Since filming began on the Twilight Saga a year and a half ago, the two have coyly denied the romance rumors.
You guys have an amazing romance on the screen. Is there anything off screen at all between you two?
I asked her to marry me like 4 times. Then,
No lie?
It didn't really go anywhere. It just fizzled out.
I'm so sorry about that. Maybe you'll reconsider.
Oh, no, man. I have acquired, like, a good buddy.
But the gossip pages have begged to differ, reporting that R-Pads and K-Stew have been hooking up, shacking up, breaking up, and making up. And frankly, we can't get enough. Here's our first piece of evidence, and it comes from none other than Twilight director Catherine Hardwicke herself.
What's up, Catherine? How you doing, man? Nice to see you.
Thanks for coming to my house. I'm going to show you guys where it all began. This is right where we did the chemistry reads, and we auditioned for Kristen, Rob, and Taylor.
And that was the first time they met?
Yep.
So cool.
Well, come on in, you guys. Really wanted Kristen to have like a great chemistry with Edward, whoever Edward was going to be. So I said, would you mind to come over to my house and let's do scenes with like 5 different Edwards that I think are the best. She sat right where the cat is.
Where the cat is right now.
Yeah.
And from that first rehearsal scene, Robston's chemistry was clear.
Okay, so this is my bedroom.
This is the bedroom.
Yes.
All the Twilights know what happened here.
Yeah, this is the place where we had the first kiss of Rob and Kristen. We did the audition to see if these two would have chemistry, if their kiss would be exciting and cool.
How do you pitch that to them?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I know you guys just met and everything, but I need you to do this scene and see if it's going to work in the movie, and we're going to actually do it on the bed in my bedroom, and you're really going to kiss. Okay, so I said, Kristen, why don't you get down, like, over here, like you're sleeping, and then Rob will just come in. And then you're going to, like, be approaching, and it's going to be this gradual, like, torturous.
Because he leans in for the kiss.
Yeah, build up of tension. Her dream is coming true.
The first time that you ever saw them kiss.
Okay, so the first time I was like, wow, these two people do have chemistry. They have a sexual tension that you can feel it. He was pretty wild. I was like, dude, this is going to be a PG-13 rated movie.
Wait, what do you mean he was really wild?
I'm like, you know, you got to calm down.
How wild?
Kristen and I were looking at each other like, what? Sizzling. He got so rambunctious that he did, you know, fall off the bed. Yeah.
Well, he was in character.
He was in character.
We all know first kisses are awkward. Nevertheless, Kristen knew exactly who should win the role of Edward Cullen.
After we finished the whole thing and we met all the different bachelor number 1, 2, 3, and 4, Kristen said, it has to be Rob.
Action.
I could see that they really did have something together that, like, had that attraction, that, you know, tension that was going to be what was needed for the whole movie, because the whole thing that we love about the books is their tension. Are they going to kiss? Are they not going to kiss? Are these two people so madly in love with each other that they're not supposed to be together, but they have to be together?
Perhaps the most compelling evidence of a real-life romance came from Robston themselves. In April 2008, they gave MTV their first ever on-set interview.
Hey, do you guys want to hop in together? Wow.
And, according to Twihard insiders, this is where the Robert and Kristen relationship rumors began.
Like, how'd you guys get to know each other? Did you, like, go out and, you know, go to a coffee shop or something like that?
We sat around my dining room table for like 2 entire nights with scripts.
And 2 nights. There was more than 2 nights.
No, yeah, it was actually all pre-production, but there was 2 nights that were actually like productive.
Wonder why the other nights weren't so productive.
No, I mean we did a lot of rehearsing.
Sure, they had to rehearse things like this.
We're staying like 2 blocks away from each other and all that stuff. So I mean, yeah, hang out quite a bit.
Yeah, we're sure you had plenty of time to hook up. To read the script, of course.
Maybe you could tell us something that you've noticed about her acting style that most impresses you.
Kristen's the best actress of her generation, and that's why I wanted to do this movie. And I don't know why she is. She's just better than everybody else. Maybe we should just leave that. Maybe we should just leave that. Oh.
Is it just us, or is Robert flirting?
What's impressed you the most about him so far?
I think he's really handsome.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Do you guys play any of this stuff? Because this is the best stuff.
No, Kristen. The best stuff is on the way. Coming up, we take you inside Twilight's prom scene.
They were in a touching, loving, kissing mode the entire time they were here.
And why do media hounds chase Robston at every turn?
They're together. I know that firsthand.
Plus, Kristen and Robert come clean about their X-rated obsession.
That's kind of what we're basing the entire relationship on.